and raise my hand, if you get what I mean.
No.
Sunglasses.
Okay, well.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Who was that mystery cool dude?
With the glasses on.
I must say, actually, just before I start, Doncaster last night was brilliant, but it was not as good as the Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice trailer.
Do you know what I hate?
What do you hate?
See this advert for Barclays with Alan Shearer in it. I hate that advert more than any Star Wars or Batman trailers that I've ever seen.
Batman trainers, that'd be cool. I love them. Bat trainers.
I hate it. Oh yeah, I got me scarf. Look, get stuffed, Alan.
I just really, really liked how Batman he looked. He just looked so much like Batman. It's unreal. But
is this thingy who everyone thinks would never look like Batman?
Yeah, that's the one.
What's
Ben
it called?
Affleck.
It's Ben.
Good old
Batman
Ben. Good old Batman Ben.
Yeah.
Batfleck.
Batman.
Just going.
Batfleck.
My wings are like a shield of
Wings
steel.
are like a shield. Remember that? Your bullets cannot harm me. My wings.
Just
that bat thing.
But incidentally, just going off topic quickly. What a game that was last night.
Nah, sorry, I'm still doing my bat thing. Go back, you talk about it for a minute.
Yeah.
That was alright, yeah.
It was good. It was a nervy first half.
It was.
We looked in control, but still looked capable of making mistakes.
We did, but I mean, they'd done their homework. They were very tight at the back, and they were pulling back every single time we looked threatening.
For the first time in, ever. Even when we got to half-time and it was nil each, I still genuinely thought we were going to go and win that. I said 2-0 and I stood by that. I stand by it right now. We should have won.
You still think we won 2-0?
No, it's not like me because, in past games or even past seasons, I would have thought, oh, no, that's just not going to go. But I was just convinced that we were going to win that last night.
The patient play.
Yeah.
For the first time in ages, I knew it was going to come off eventually. How many times in the past we said, shoot.
Didn't
we shot about 15 times that first half, and I thought, it's going to happen at some point. And I thought we played super last night.
Yep.
And when that goal went in, although it's quite fortuitous,
it was.
It's not easy to say the string in my mouth. I went absolutely sugar crazy.
Can we have a wee round of applause for Carl Baker because he's...
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to be obtrusive about anything, but he is literally too good for us. He's a phenomenally good player. How enough we managed to land that guy is... he was brilliant when he came on.
His first goal last night was absolutely stunning.
Yeah,
really
it was.
He just kept doing the same thing as well, didn't he? And you just think, he's doing it again, you stupid Doncaster defenders. And you just think he's either really good
He beat
or
that one bloke 3 times in that move. Just for the fun of it.
I know.
Did you hear
it round, then took it back, then again you think, oh mate.
Here I am, goal! Did you hear Carl on the radio afterwards?
Yes.
He was essentially saying that their left back had been booked.
Cheat.
Oh, we did, Jim.
And he just said, we just chucked everything at him over and over and over again. And he must have he'll have nightmares about yesterday.
When that second goal went in, my son, who, let's be honest, is not a little person, physically picked me up and threw me all the way down the thing, right? And then, I turned around and he's kind of leaning against his seats. I goes, "You all right, mate?" And he goes, "I've stood up too quick. I feel all dizzy now." That was a highlight of my evening. It was so funny. He was really excited, my lad. And he's a pretty not get excited kind of fella, but it was a brilliant night.
Yeah.
But like I say, I knew we were going to win. I mean, I wasn't excited the way I was on Saturday, even though I think possibly last night was a bigger result for us,
So what do we think about the substitutions? The timing of them?
I don't know about you. When I saw him bringing Bodes on, I just sort of went, what are you doing? Is that really the answer?
I'd be lying if I said I didn't think that myself.
I'd be lying if I didn't say exactly the same to Mr. Kaiser Sozo stood right in front of me, and we were both, I don't really know.
He was too drunk, you can say anything.
Yeah. And then with his first touch,
when you see
what a goal. Training ground manoeuvre. They've been practicing that one for months.
Did you just laugh out loud when you seen the replay? I just couldn't stop laughing.
Did you hear the whole place actually laugh? We were all watching it.
I don't know who was more surprised, the keeper that the ball had gone past him, or Bose it had come off his head. And he came in front of us and he was actually doing this and laughing at it.
He said it was a good night. Yeah, but Baker just lit the whole place up. I mean, I'm not a man that goes for man of the match anyway, and certainly not a man that goes for man of the match as a substitution, but he was by far and away the best player on the pitch last night.
I mean, sometimes when you're at a game and you're actually watching the goals going in, you don't realise how beautiful they are. I said this about Saturday's game. I was stood directly in line with the ball when it left Dele's foot, and I didn't realise how brilliant that was until I saw it again on the replay.
Yeah.
Baker's goal last night, it just happened so quickly. You don't realise the intricacies, and like that, like I said, he beat that one defender 3 times before he took the second one on, and you just don't realise that at the time. It really was absolute worldy.
Yeah. Some of our interplay in the first half, although nothing came for it, the final shot was missing, but that was the only thing. It's so many moves, just little intricate passing.
You could see the training move coming onto the pitch. Then the training field coming onto the pitch. Then it was the little triangles working around and just playing with the ball. Don't know who said that joke that time. Was coaching somebody, and he said, you get the ball, you play with it for a little while until you've had enough, and then you pass it to somebody who's wearing the same clothes as you. And that's exactly what was going on last night. And they were doing that. They were moving it round, and they were annoying. They were annoying them at times.
Yeah, it really was. If you were a spectator there and you'd paid £20 to get in to watch a good game of football, you would have been very, very impressed
Probably
with how
offering them more.
Yeah, you would have want.
Felt like
I certainly would have. Yeah, and it's we've played a good passing game in the past, but we've never played fluent football the way that I've seen us play recently. In the last month, my opinion,
yeah, I'm with you.
I honestly, it's something to do with. I think since Baker especially came in, Lewis Baker, I think he's just added some sort of something. I can't even get my words out. I'm dumbstruck by it, but it's just beautiful. And you know what? If we miss out on automatic promotion, I don't want any of this negativity about which point bit us in the backside, disappointed we've bottled it or whatever. Keep this what we're saying here, this energy, this excitement, keep it into the playoffs and we'll ease it.
Speaking about, sorry to interject, get into the playoffs, this Swindon business where they've said they're going to ease off a bit, I think that's a great idea, apart from Mark Cooper.
I can't see it. I mean, it just seems crazy.
Stupid
you wouldn't want to go into the playoffs with some momentum. That's
you would want to keep going. Wouldn't
but they were 3-3 last night, weren't they? So they must be putting something into it.
Yeah, I think it's
2 penalties apparently in there.
Also, that's so bad.
Mind games, that is.
Yeah.
Can I say I put it in here again?
Mindless
I put the ref again in the notes here.
Oh, he was pretty.
Oh, it was rubbish, wasn't he?
He was really poor.
Yeah.
But I thought that something changed last night, and I think it's something that must have been said. Instilled mentality in the players. They were getting on with it.
Yeah, they weren't arguing.
Before, they would turn around and they would say
someone
something.
who wasn't. Did you not see Louis?
He's different. He's allowed.
I think he's expendable, isn't he?
Got hurt. Was it Kay that got hurt that time when he hit? He said Louis just following that guy all over the pitch. It was hilarious. Wagging his finger at him.
I've got to be honest, that was pretty disgusting because the referee was looking straight at it when the pair of them went down and they were both holding their heads and he looked at it and he looked at it and looked at it and they turned away and it was only when someone chased him. I don't think it was Louis that got to him first of all because he's not quick enough. But when someone got to him and said to him about it, it was the instant turn around and stop the game. And I thought, well, you were just looking at it. What couldn't you see?
Very good, that guy. There's no.
But as I said, it was really, really encouraging to see that we just got on with the job.
Some of their tackles in the first half, I thought were awful. I think they were really lucky not to have players sent off for a couple of those tackles.
You know what?
Bad. But
we won and they lost.
We did. We won.
Yep, that's all that matters.
We came first. They came second.
And second is just the first of the losers.
Second
is the new one.
Yeah.
It does. You know what? It just means that if we don't get automatic promotion, it just means we get to watch 3 extra games of this beautiful football.
That's true.
On the winning side.
That's a good attitude to have.
And we're gonna breeze it. I've never been this confident.
Yeah. We've got 85 points at the moment. I think I'm right in saying 86 has been enough in all but one season
previously
for the past 10 or something.
And that was us.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So Christ. Look, we're not going to do the last bit track, are we? We're going to talk in bits, but let's just do this first.
Tune in to Set Close Sounds every Thursday at 6 p.m. for me, Phoebe Bath, with Teen Scene. I'll be telling you all the latest celeb gossip and playing you the latest tunes, so don't miss it or you'll regret it. Every Thursday from 6 p.m. Be there or else.
Good on it.
There you go. Hey, the phrase I was using was "This is going rather well, isn't it?"
Oh, is it me? Sorry.
That's you, yeah.
looking at something.
It's alright, it's unpredictable.
Right, coming in the next bit, we'll look forward to Saturday's rather important trip to the Dale of Roch. We've got meaty goodness and more wisdom from the sage that is old Bootsy. And we'll bring you answers. Answers, I'm telling you.
This just in. Andrew, call me Andy Cullen, today announced the latest in the series of themed Big Days Out. Following the resounding success of the Big Green Day Out and the collection of wildlife that was displayed in the penned-off area in the car park, Andy laid out the details of the new offer. The final game of the season against Yeovil Town will be the Bring a Donkey to the Stadium Big Day Out. And anyone bringing a donkey to Stadium :K will be entitled to reduced entry and a free ride round the concourse at half-time. More on this once we've resisted the urge to mention Daniel.
That's brilliant. Sorry. Text. I've got one from Tom from Ashton on Ribble. He texts in to say, "You're not coming for who? You're coming for who? Sorry." Sorry, I'm still laughing. I thought that's brilliant. Rob from MK1 tweeted, "Watch the video. Not even close to it. Hat trick, Griggsy." Mark Newbury is texted in to say, "Andrew Bond can't play golf very well. Not at all." Louise from Middleton has said, "Who's going to Rochdale as a pirate? Let us know if you are." And Pete from MK1 says, "I'm rather enjoying this."
Great, thank you very much.
Old Boots is guide to being a proper fan. Old Boots is guide.
Rule CB NC.
1 game, 6 goals, 3 points. So what? If Preston keep winning, it ain't worth a jot.
Yes, we all know how difficult it is to plan ahead with accurate forecasting, so here at the MooCamp Radio Show, we're proud to support the Bovril Forecast. It's brought to you by the lovely people at Forecast, telling the future, 1 cup at a time. And the forecast for this week is really hoping that 1 game's supply will last for the remainder of the season.
It's quite deep, some of this stuff.
It is,
but I don't think people really appreciate just the depth. The depths we stoop to do this. Look, we're rapidly reaching the end of the show. But before we do, I want to say a couple of quick things. First of all, Dele, congratulations.
Yes.
Massive congratulations. And also, Patrick Bamford, congratulations as well.
Yeah.
You know? And Giorgio Rizzulo being runner-up in his category as well. Genuine, but Dele, so chuffed for the boy. Really, really fantastic. We have Rochdale in but a couple of days' time. Hans?
Hi, Hand.
Le hand.
Hand?
No hand.
No hand. I'm going. I just haven't worked out how I'm getting there yet.
I'm going radars.
You could drive Twilly's bus.
I could drive to his bus. That's very sweet of him. Yeah.
Free travel.
Free travel as well if you do.
Yeah. It's fancy dress. Everyone's going dressed as pirates.
Oh, God, so it is.
Yes, make sure you do.
You say everyone.
Everyone except for you, obviously. All right, let's just wrap up a couple of bits. Modders, roundabout, please.
The roundabout this week was Fenny Lock roundabout, of course.
Fenny Lock. There you go. Okay, and just lastly,
it's
that's great mixing.
yeah, it's the winner this week is C by a W.
Okay. Look, as we kind of wind ourselves down, I think it's just kind of beholden upon me to say thank you very much for being here, and thank you for joining in. Those of you who are aware of the rather tricky and difficult situation we've been in this evening, thank you. Those of you who don't, I hope you never find out, because that makes it even funnier. But yeah, look, it's the end of the show. This has probably been we're probably coming up to the most exciting week in our entire long history. Whatever happens, it's been a fantastic season, and we're rather pleased that you were all here to share it with us. This show was written by Brando and Modders with additional material from Filthy Don Henry Winkler, the one out of the 2 Ronnies that's still alive, and the original Marquis of Queensbury. I'm not going to play the Humour League. Instead, I'm just going to say thanks very much, and we will talk to you same time next week.
MK Pulse proudly sponsors Seclo Sounds. MK Pulse is Milton Keynes' local magazine, bringing helpful information on food, health, fashion, money, travel, culture and much more to 84,000 people every month. Plus news, views and what's on from around the city. If it's happening in Milton Keynes, it's in MK Pulse and it's available online at www.mkpulse.co.uk.